What do you mean biscuits and gravy? I know. Well, I normally give you the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hope your earbuds are careful.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Yeah, you hear that song now more than once, and you write a song too. Yeah, now you know why some of y'all. Well, some of y'all, 'cause not everybody's heard. Well, you've heard about the bird. You didn't hear about me writing a song. So I'm just stalling before I do the, the greeting. He's like, what the hell is he talking about? I wrote a song. Yeah, Peter Griffin started it. It's his fault. I blame it on him.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Twins for Tuesday or Tuesday for twins, however you want to put it. Yeah, I'd rather just go to Hooters or Twin Peaks and get it over with and start it all up. So how y'all doing? Today is the 5th day of December. You got about 20 days left, and then you're sleeping in the doghouse. And I don't even think the dog's gonna let you sleep in the doghouse because you forgot to bring him a milk bone. Ooh. Yeah, speaking of that, ACDC has a song called Giving the Dog a Bone. Chef Kicker, check your email, please. Alrighty, let's see. Good morning, Rose Young. Yeah, you had to go. Doorbell. Yeah, you didn't have to answer the door. Just let them leave the package there. It's just the Girl Scouts trying to sell you stuff before Christmas. Good morning, Thomas Hill. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I saw Chef Kicker there. There she is. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Ronald, good morning. I'm not even going to try to read your last name because I haven't got my glasses on. I think it's like Biasi or something. So good morning. Hopefully I didn't cut that up too much. And glad for y'all to join me. It's currently 39 degrees here in West Central Texas. Sorry about the delay this morning, but I was trying to get coffee going and the microwave is beeping at me. So we'll see if I make it. But yeah. Speaking of which, why, hello. Who the heck is that? Somebody contact Shift Kicker, let her know that she's muted or we can't hear her, and somebody is still in her motorcycle. It looks like the Deep Dan Pizza's on the back of her the bike.
Good
What?
morning. Can you hear
Good
me
morning.
now?
Yeah. I don't know. Can we hear her now? You got one
Hmm.
earbud in or two earbuds in?
I got one earbud in.
Well, it's Twin Tuesday. You're supposed to have two earbuds in, not one.
Now I gotta
That's how I
save
give you
my
two
earbuds
earbuds.
so in case this one dies.
Oh, I guarantee you it will die. It always
Uh,
happens. So how you doing? How's your weather? And what are you up to this morning?
I have about an inch of snow on the ground. It's kind of chilly, and we got a little bit more coming. And you might be having a knock knock at your back door, just so you know.
No, I don't let nobody knock on my back door. It's exit
You
only,
might want
darling.
you
No,
might
no, no,
want to
no. I'm not gonna want nothing on my back door. I'm sorry.
no from the basement. Please watch the basement.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'll keep an eye out. They better be bringing coffee and donuts or some breakfast burritos or something. Cause yeah, is it a surprise? Is it like the girls from Hooters? I could really use some girls from Hooters right now. Chicken wings, you know. She doesn't even know what to say on that. So you said an inch of snow. It's chilly. I'm expecting more chilly or more snow. Dun dun dun.
Take me off big screen. There.
What?
I said I was sending. I had to resend that to somebody. You're gonna be happy.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And surprised.
yeah. It take a
Yeah.
lot right now to surprise me because it's
I
freaking
know.
cold here. I got my little heater going.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's definitely cold here. I'm not denying it.
Yeah, well, it only got cold here because you left the garage door open again. You need to close that garage door, girl. You
Uh,
keep forgetting about it when all the cold air down here.
yeah, I was listening to Miss Giggs this morning for a bit, do her Bible reading.
Uh,
Yup.
I didn't even know she came on that early.
Yeah, she came on way early.
Holy guano!
Dun
I
dun
don't know.
dun.
We got bats in the basement.
Oh yeah,
Good morning.
I know it's morning. I can't believe 2 days in a row.
Yeah. So how you doing?
Oh, I'm just waking up, guys, and I'm excited to be here with you and Shift this morning. And I don't know if we're gonna stream tonight because I gotta travel. I never traveled yesterday, so
Good. And I was worried all day.
yeah, I
Well,
was
Yeah.
gonna
definitely.
go downtown, Trust, to
Mhm.
Pike's Place and get Jim that fish. But right now, there's a big trial going on in Seattle. Basically, another George Floyd kind of thing. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And they're keeping it kind of under wraps, as far as, the media. But locally, it's the big thing. And yesterday, dude testified, the police officer, and it's heating up in Seattle. And, they're just looking for a reason to burn the place down. I'm beginning to wonder something about all these cities that, miraculously, burnt down back in the day by some lady that was milking a cow that kicked over the lantern or whatever. What if they were all protesting and they burnt their own cities down? And they blamed it on some lady and a cow.
Right?
I mean, let's think about this. Chicago burnt, Seattle burnt, San Francisco burnt. What other cities burnt back in the day from a lady and a cow and a lantern?
Yeah.
What if that was protesting and it's in disguise and we just didn't know it? That was a really deep thought for such an early morning. Yeah, I know.
Well, if I was the attorney for the cop, I'd prepare the cop and just say, when you go up there, tell him, say the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Raise your hand, say, I do. This is your honor. How was I know his name wasn't George? And just don't ask anything else.
I watched part of the trial yesterday just because it popped up in my my recommended. I didn't even know that this trial was going on, you guys.
No.
But apparently this is the next big, whatever they want to use for whatever they want to use. And of course, we're going to do it here in, the democratically Nazi, collected, state that I'm in. But, a lot of evil things have started here, like, Microsoft, Amazon, Nintendo, Boeing. Oh, yeah, Boeing. Yeah, Boeing. Oh, and there's AB.
Oh, crap. Oh, sorry.
Let me figure out if I can.
So I didn't know AB was well connected with Boeing and Microsoft and Nintendo.
Oh, I just happened to see. Yeah, no, sorry.
No,
No,
I'm just
well, it's
joking.
just a lot of weird businesses. And Boeing, they just came out and released a Boeing. Boeing created these different technologies to do different things with our weather.
No. It's It's the illumination and I need coffee. I can't even say it.
The Illuminati.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just I don't know. Nothing is right now. Not one thing. And they're just looking for something to blow everything up and just destroy Christmas. And did you know that they're trying to outlaw Christmas in Australia and Canada next year?
Yeah, they know something we don't.
Now, I don't necessarily have a problem with phasing out some of these holidays in a sense, but the two in particular are Christmas and Easter because those are of religious value.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this was some dude from England that was doing the report that I watched. I don't know, some crazy guy I watched, but yeah, that's where we're coming to. And then Christianity, yeah, we're all on the chopping block next. And Jews, you need to wake up, you true Jews, not you Kabbalah Jews. I'm talking about you true Jewish people. You need to get rid of your Kabbalah Jews because the Kabbalah Jews are trying to get rid of you. You wake the F up, okay?
Yeah, they should have realized that when Madonna was trying to freaking be one.
Yeah, they should have realized it then. Wait a minute, The Kabbalah Jews are Zionist Jews. They're not regular Jews. How are these people not fit? How is it that I can figure this out and I ain't got a high IQ,
Because you're high.
I should have warned you that she got almost 12 hours of sleep.
Oh, yeah, I got 12 hours. I'm like, woo, I'm ready to go.
She's hyped.
Well, and there's a lot of things to rant about on it. Is it Tuesday?
It's a Tuesday.
Back away from the gummies. Back away from the gummies.
Oh, I give those to Mom.
Yeah.
And only the CBD ones, because,
Yeah.
Oh, he said a 5-second per.
That's on 10 TV, AB. Get your freaking streams right.
He knows I get all worked up.
Yeah, we have a 5-second rev here. Rev it up there, Shift.
Ooh, a 5-second rev.
Yeah.
And then there's another thing I wanted to bring up, Trust, too, that I heard yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, yesterday was Monday. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Well, I also heard that 3 of your coal plants have been shut down in Texas, and the largest one that you guys had just got shut down like not even 6 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So you have coal-based energy, and 3 plants, they just happen to we're gonna decommission them. Thousands, millions of dollars, a whole factory said, yeah, we're just gonna decommission it.
Okay, superhero Guano, you got your Robin Dingleberries coming up.
Oh,
you ready?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dingleberries here.
I'm not even gonna respond to your shit.
Well, every Batman has a Robin, so every Guano's got to have the Dingleberry.
Good morning, baby.
You're not gonna get me pinned down.
Oh, you're already pinned, buddy.
I am not.
You see? And I didn't even do that. He did.
He's not in the regular big truck. Wow.
Yeah.
No, I'm in my personal pickup truck. I just went and had my oil changed because I don't like changing oil in this Toyota. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You know what?
I love how he says oil.
I know.
Oil.
Say that again.
Oil.
No, you said Earl.
Earl. I can say Earl. Oil.
Yeah, you didn't sound like oil.
Earl. Get that Earl changed.
So how much is your oil change? Out of curiosity.
$40, but I mean, I always buy my own oil because I go to Sam's and catch it on sale and stock up on it.
Oh.
So just to go to the quick lube for them, it's still not cheap. I mean, $40 to go in there and I'm out in 10 minutes. That's pretty good little, making money there, I'd say.
Yeah. Well, good morning,
Yeah.
Freak. Don't let the price of oil bother you. I mean, you're losing your hair because of the stress.
Yeah, I'm totally stressed. I'm tired, man. I went to the gym this morning and tired, hurting.
And I
He's doing a
keep telling
lifestyle change, you guys.
yeah,
So
yeah, he definitely needs a lifestyle change. I keep telling him stop hanging out with Jim at 4 o'clock in the morning and shit, but no, he's just got to go. He's hooked on Jim.
he
So let me
just
address
started on.
that. Let me address that because I made it aware yesterday that I was going to be calling Jim, and it
Oh,
looked like there was one nasty comment. That's not funny. Well, it's kind of like wrestling. It's a work. It's a rev. Jim, Mr. Boswell knew it was coming because he answered the phone earlier that
Yeah,
morning, and I said, "You know his wife," and I was very polite. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And I just told her. I said, "Well, honestly, you messed up my morning because I was going to call and leave a funny on your answering machine." And she said, "You want to call right back?" I said, "It'll be a little while." I said, "And I'll call." And then when I called again, Jim answered phone. I said, "Jim, don't answer your phone. Go outside and cut Christmas trees down. Don't answer your phone." He kind of knew, but I thought it was funny. I was
yeah,
funny as hell, honestly.
yeah.
Ugh.
Mr. Boswell knows that we really like him when we, come on.
If I didn't like him, I wouldn't talk to him.
I like
Right.
him. I think he's funny and he's different and quirky, and I love different personalities. That's what makes the world go round.
Mm.
And a lot of people don't realize he is very intelligent.
Very smart, yeah. And he's an arborist. Like, you want to know anything about a tree? Him and Shift Kicker's sons, boy, they know what trees, man.
Mm.
I wouldn't even
So, yeah,
know.
I was listening to y'all talking about everything backwards. It sure is, and I don't know if there's any big changes coming other than punishing us, the
Oh,
freaks.
they're looking at doing something. Why are they making such a big deal about this case in Seattle? I guess it
Okay.
is
Yeah,
some cop that in Tacoma that got into an altercation with a perp, and the perp, didn't make it. Kind of, I don't know if it's a Chauvin type situation for sure, but the media workup it is pretty bad, and it made me not want to go downtown yesterday because there was a lot of shit going down by the courthouse. And the thing is Pike Place isn't far from that courthouse, and I didn't want to mess around going. You know what I
Did
mean?
this just happen? This perp
No, it
going
happened
out,
a couple years ago. He's just finally going to trial about it.
going to court? Okay.
And the
you
thing
know,
I
is,
don't.
they're working it up like a Chauvin kind of thing. And if I was here with somebody going downtown with me, years ago, I probably wouldn't even freak out, but I'm over 50 now and I'm a target when I go into Seattle. Why? Because I'm white. Because I'm female, because I'm short, because I'm driving a fucking Mercedes, okay? Those make it kind of like a target for people.
Well, that's where you have to exercise number 2.
I
I
don't want
keep
to have
telling
to
y'all.
exercise number 2 in downtown Seattle. I would
Well,
rather
that's the
be,
world we live in. I'm
I know,
sorry.
I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6, but you saw what happened in, what was it, California the other day. Some guy killed somebody that was trying to get into their house and they arrested him.
There's a problem with that. Trust. This is one thing he'll agree with me, 100%. There's a big problem with that. It's where you live. If you live in these communist states and you're a law-abiding citizen, you're the criminal.
Yeah, you're the
In
criminal, so you
Tejas,
might
right
as
there where Trust lives, I call it Tejas, little
you know.
Mexico. Uh,
Hey, back off, buddy. It's not Mexico.
rule, and you break into my house.
Yeah,
I'm not going to jail here.
yeah. Well, the
see,
federal
and
government
that's
stayed
the
out
thing.
of Texas visit. We shoot everybody trespassing too.
This
Hmm.
guy did a home invasion on this family, and this guy was protecting his family, and he shot and killed the perp. But yeah, they arrested him, and now he's all over the news today. This just happened a couple days ago, and it's
Yep.
and yeah, you can't even be a real law-abiding normal citizen anymore because you don't feel like,
Or protecting your family, or protecting the stuff that you own.
yeah.
That's the world we live in.
And I realize that possessions you can't take with you, but yeah, protecting your family. Yeah.
Somebody busts in my house. I don't know if they're after my family, wanting to kill somebody, or steal my stuff. So, there's a golden rule up there at the top of my driveway, and that's all I need to say about that. You've been given fair warning. But if it wasn't for people like trusting God, voting for Joey and putting him in office at least 5 times. I know he did at least 5 times. I'm looking up the records.
I can't stand Biden, man. Nobody can stand this guy.
Okay. Obviously, he can't see.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Obviously, he can't see. He's a little white circle. He doesn't even have a picture up. So we know he's the Biden voter. So I muted him. We don't like to spread fake news here, AB. So you can behave. Second time you go to the basement. Third time you're gonna have to clean the basement. No said.
Trist is so funny.
He spanked me. They put me in timeout.
Oh no, not yet. That's shift kicker. She
You in
doesn't
the
about
corner
timeout.
for a minute.
Oh,
Shift kicker's been having parties in the back room basement, and she hasn't cleaned up lately. So all those mod parties she's been having, and yeah. So
well, I'm gonna listen to y'all. I'm gonna jump off here. I figure to jump up and stir the pot a minute.
yeah, he's got to go vote for Joe. He can't do 1,000 votes in one night. So
AB, I don't know if we're gonna stream tonight because I'm driving today.
Oh, you're going home?
Yeah, I got to. I'm tired. I got to get out of this creepy town.
That's 2 weeks in a row. We've got issues. I'm sending a bill.
I know, 2 weeks. I'm sorry, you guys. We'll try to get back on a regular schedule for you. And last night,
I guess Craig was sick, wasn't he?
Yeah, Craig's starting to get the crud now too.
Let me go inside. I'm gonna drink some of my tea and just hammer that whatever that stuff is I've been making. It's keeping me from getting sick.
Well, Jay's I think just pulling out of what.
Oh no, I'm going to connect it. Let's see, 10. Craig,
I'm not connected in this. I'm not connected.
No, yeah, it's got to be you, AD. It's got to be you because,
You're the host. You're carrying it.
I'm carrying it.
He's the one traveling from all those weird states and then catching this stuff and then bringing it back.
I actually went to China. I went to China and
hey, Chuckle Billy. Good morning.
Hey, Chuck.
Make sure I licked all the door handles and stuff so I could bring back the funk from China.
Yeah.
I need to text
he licks every state line he crosses. Just put it that way.
Yeah. I can spread the 2.0.
Yeah.
3.0 or whatever the hell we got going on right now.
Yeah.
It's a damn mess.
Tell me, do not lick the roaches. Those aren't the Cheech and Chong roaches. They're the wrong roaches. They spread stuff.
I only eat bugs. They're better. They're more healthier for you. Mealworms.
They've been putting mealworms and shit in our food already.
That's conspiracy. No,
I don't get involved
in conspiracy theories.
And I think that people
AB, if it's conspiracy, what is this bioengineered shit?
Bioengineered?
That they're putting, whatever. Did they
3D? You talking about 3D chicken?
Yeah, 3D chicken.
Not even 3D chicken. If you start reading the labels on the food, it says may contain bioengineered ingredients.
Well, that's people like me that went in my in my sink in there. You know, I thought I was making meth, but I made bioengineered food for everybody. That's what I have no
I
idea.
see.
I honestly, I don't. You know, all I know is I haul whole breast, whole meat chicken. That's all I know.
Yeah.
They start wanting to put 3D bird on my truck. Yeah, y'all can fly a kite. I haven't seen that yet, but I know there are companies, and I don't want to name them, but do your homework. There's two big companies that probably are involved in that in the chicken business. Two of the biggest players.
You know,
I know
maybe you
one for a
could
fact.
maybe you could find two clues and tie some of them together.
Yep.
Dun dun dun.
Other than that, we don't have a cloud in the sky. They're not dropping any aluminum on me today so far. I don't see
Oh,
any streaks.
they're pouring it on me today.
That's
I
been
can't
look.
tell you,
That's that.
AB. It's just stopped snowing here.
Y'all can keep that. Y'all keep that shit up there.
I
don't
hear
know.
I hear one of these is coming straight to Georgia.
We're due.
Yeah,
I really hadn't paid attention.
you're gonna get this weather front I'm getting now, AB. What in about 5 days, 6 days?
Yeah, I think we're talking about a low pressure setting up above us. I don't think we're gonna get no cold nastiness, but storms maybe. I don't know. It's just freaky watching the weather. It really is, and there's no doubt about it because it's being, talked about even out in the mainstream stuff about uh geoengineering. Geoengineering. Here's another engineering word. We're geoengineering. That's the proper word to use, I guess.
Well, welcome back,
Yes.
Rose Young.
Yeah, good to see you,
Good
sweetheart.
morning.
And hello, Ronald.
I need a cup of coffee.
Good
Damn.
morning.
Yeah, I need one of those big gulps of coffee.
I'm still sitting in my truck and I'm thinking about getting out of my truck and walking in the house, but damn, my body's not happy with me right now. So what the hell are you doing? We've been used to sitting in the truck smoking cigarettes.
You need one of those AI robot maids. They'll bring you out a cup of coffee. I hear they don't feel the weather. So.
A lot of people are complaining that their joints and things are, bothering them.
Like hell. I've been hurting like hell.
Steffi's hands have been really bad, you guys. So please have a prayer for Stephanie, our Stephanie. Her hands hurt really bad the last 2 or 3 days, and that's not normal for Steph.
No.
I've known her now for 4 or 5 years, and she, we get that weather front and stuff, and she's using the CBD salve and everything, and it's that low
It's
pressure.
called getting old. It's called getting old. That's what I'm gonna tell her. I don't want to hear about it. You're getting old, just like me. I'm getting old.
But I think part of it is the pressure, Oh, there's Longboard Mom. I absolutely love her.
Good morning, longboarding mom.
I love your
yeah. Hope she survives the Bob Burger, man.
She
you guys watch that video? You got to watch it. Oh man.
She's the one that does the cooking videos, and she's got the cute little board saying what it is, and she just does the cutest little videos. I love them. Oh, and there's Go Big TV. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ron. How you doing?
Yeah,
but Longboarding Mom, I just love your videos, girl. I really do. I appreciate them.
Soak the chicken in vinegar.
Hey,
morning, Joe.
Yeah, and Joe's got a stream tonight, and you want to watch it because it's that part one. Yeah.
What is it?
Grow Big TV.
What did they do?
He's got a interview stream tonight. I believe it's tonight. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to come on Teen TV and be interviewed because we're not professional enough.
Well, no, it's not that. Is you pick a stream too late. You got to remember, 3/4 of the country is already getting in bed.
Yeah, but remember, on Teen TV, we're the best West Coast late night talk show ever, but only in our little minds. We're the late night. We're like the old Johnny Carson on the West Coast,
Well,
the late show.
So let
Morning,
me do
Christy
this.
Mom.
And nobody's really streaming late anymore. They never were.
What are you talking about?
I don't see a lot of people streaming late in the evening.
Yeah, I woke up from my nap after eating half my onion rings last night. I literally passed out. I was so good, the onion rings, and woke up about 12 and went to see if Ship was still up. Nope, she was out. Dennis was fading fast, and so I hung out until about 2, and then I passed out again. So I was able to get an hour sleeping again.
You said Bob Burgers. That's what I made last night. I made a nice.
Oh no, you got to watch Longboarding Mom's video on how she made Bob Burgers. It's a cool video.
I'll have
And then she sampled it, and I don't know. I'm waiting for the second video to see if her husband was able to digest the Bob Burgers.
Well, my phone went off last night and I looked at it and it said you were gifted a membership to Brad V's
Brad
channel.
V. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
well,
Got a gift
okay.
from them.
So I want to know why I got this one. So I got another one last night. Ghost. I don't watch your channel, so I don't know why you're trying to give me a.
They just want you to come over and watch.
Yeah, no Ghost.
Apparently
No.
you're still subbed.
Oh, well, no, I don't even watch Ghost, and I'm not into making money. I'm not into doing t-shirts and trying to, create a business off of the internet. No, I'm not doing that.
She ain't, but I am.
Yeah, no.
Let me
AB,
put up my Cash App, my Venmo, my coffee club membership. Let me post all that up. I need you to join. I need all your money. I don't want you to have anything. I want you to give your money to me. And I don't want you to do anything. I don't even want to get a job. I want you just to fund me on YouTube.
Oh, really, Bullhorn Betty? Really?
Good morning, Mr. Boswell.
Oh,
Good
there he
morning,
is.
Mr. V. Speaking of which,
Santa Claus might be calling next, Mr. Mr. Boswell. We absolutely adore you. I hope he knows that.
yeah, I was seeing if Shift was awake this morning. She ain't, so yeah, I pinned
Oh no, Mr. Boswell said hi to Trust and Shift and me, but not AB. You
I'm on
gotta
the
say
shit
hi.
list.
I was afraid to jump and grab links this morning. I've been getting little spinnies. So yeah. My internet's not hanging in there real good.
Well, I wasn't expecting you to post any. I was just expecting you to say, hey, why didn't you pin this week's channel? And I just pinned it after I put Grow TV's up because he's on tonight at 7 p.m. And yeah, you want to watch this interview. I went to his channel and I didn't see the link.
Oh, good,
It's a
Mr.
nice specific thing, so you might not have it posted yet. But I gave you the one for his whole channel. So you can check out another interview until we get that one up. And be ready to watch a good interview. I'm even going to be there. I may be on 2 or 3 channels at a time, but I'm going to have the audio on that one because I want to hear it. Very important stuff and how you grow stuff. Yeah.
People need to know what's going on other channels so they can, because I know things are getting kind of blah on YouTube because it's getting blah. The only thing I see out here are internet beggars or people that are just want to sit there and do reaction videos on each other.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be the first YouTube panhandler. I'm just going to get a cardboard. I'm going to put on the "We'll work for money." Well, not really work.
Oh no!
We'll take money. I'm going to put "We'll take money for free."
Trust me, we've got so many people that have been doing it before you. We've got Bullhorn Betty. We've got Molly Go Lightly. I mean, we've got Michelle Goes Live. We got some real nasty ones out there, and that's all they're doing is making money.
Yeah, but they're making up stories. I'm just going to make a cardboard sign that says,
That's it.
Oh yeah, they do.
You might
send me money. That's all I'm going to say. Send me money.
They do get caught in a lot of lies.
Now look at my description for my PayPal. I'm not gonna have
Hey,
nothing in my
Cash App.
description. Yeah, I'm not gonna have
Yeah.
nothing on there. Then be like, well, how can we send you the money? Yeah, I'm so poor I can't afford Cash App.
Well, and that's another thing I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot of people doing streams where they're just begging for money.
Yeah.
And it's making me sick. Like this one chick, she's like, we just need $150 more to turn our water on. Or first it was 100, then it was 150, and it's like, oh my god, YouTube's nothing but a panhandling place now.
Yeah. Good morning, my favorite alien, See Happy Chappy.
Oh, there's See Happy.
Well,
Yeah.
y'all continue on. I'll listen. I got to go down here and fire the computer up and make the federal government happy and send them some money
Yeah.
for the business and everything else. And
Yeah. Pay our taxes for us. Yeah.
Take care, AB.
I'm really happy about that. Especially, I'll just go ahead and sign a check over to Zelensky. I mean, just go ahead and hand him the damn money.
No
What you're gonna do with
shit.
it.
Yeah. That way they can spend the tax money on all these climate meetings they keep saying they're not going to go to, and they keep going to them to have a vacation. So
Well,
Yeah, good morning, Vicky.
Trust as usual. I want you to have a very gay day, and
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with sexuality. That's how happy.
No, I'm always happy.
Well,
I'm so happy I got happiest chappy aliens popping into the stream. Yeah.
I'm gonna F around and see if I can find out anything. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down there and F around on the computer
Yeah.
and see what I find out. And it's probably not gonna be something very happy for me.
Yeah.
$1,000 for my damn tag on my big truck. That's every damn year, man.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll stop by the ski resort and get some film of that trip.
Take care, Chuck.
Yep. And y'all have a wonderless day. Let me see. What am I doing here? Let's X
All right,
that
Chuck.
out.
Good.
All right, AB.
Bye bye.
I keep telling him.
It wasn't even bye-bye. He's a Bubba.
He would make more money if he transported bacon. I'm telling you, bacon's the hottest thing right now. Everybody's getting tired of chicken. Nobody can afford the beef.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we agree,
ham.
Mr. Boswell.
And ham's one of those things that's kind of hit or miss with certain people.
Yeah. I can't even eat pork chops no more.
I'm not a pork chop person. And then I saw this video of the salmon at Costco and there was a worm in it. And I'm just like, oh man, you guys are getting so lazy on the effing boat.
Yeah.
The thing is they shouldn't be getting those worms like that. They're supposed to be cleaned quicker. If they they clean them out. You know, if they sit more than a couple hours, I mean, they got to be gutted out like immediately so you can get the worms out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too, Mr. Boswell. And I don't know if we're going to stream tonight because I don't know what time I'm going to be able to get home. It's raining here in Seattle and I got to travel over the mountain pass. And I know it's probably snowing and
it might be, Tin will be traveling, so she'll be able to stream. Craig's not feeling well. We know, Mr. My tummy hurts is still down for the count. So, Mr. Boswell, you might just have to run the show.
Yeah, Mr. Boswell, you might have to do a show for us tonight and drive it, and we can pop up there. If that's okay with you, because you did really good on your first inaugural, live stream.
Yep.
I think you did really good.
I was impressed. Yep.
Bum, 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 bum.
My first live stream, I don't even think I had 20 people.
Hey, B. Mitch. Good morning.
So I'm really excited that Mr. Boswell is right out of the box there. People know him and they want to watch him. And yeah, because it's funny.
Oh, he's
morning,
the man in the box. Yeah. Theme song right there. Can't remember the band that sang that, but that was a pretty good song.
Alice in Chains.
I knew it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that I grew up around that, and then
Oh, I can.
that's so weird.
Yeah. So, we went from growing up with mosh pits and, headbangers and stuff, and now they have like powder puff freaking fights in the middle in front of the stages. Like, what the hell's that?
Right?
Guy in high heels, makeup, and stilettos slapping each other. What the heck? That ain't a
Yeah,
concert.
I think my first live I had almost 1,000 people in there,
Oh, you're
if you
kidding.
recall. I think I had like 800 and something. Yeah, it was nuts.
It's
Oh,
taken forever for me to find people like you guys, because remember I was out on my with that one lady
But but you have
for
to remember, I was modding channels for how many years, and all of a sudden, I'm gonna do a live. People
yeah,
wanted to know
that
what I
yeah.
sounded like, and that kind of thing.
everybody just showed up to see she paid attention to all those lives.
Well, it was. A lot of it, like I said, is they wanted to know what I sounded like or looked like, see if I was gonna do a reveal and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I have to admit that the year that I spent with the Wake Up, I did learn a lot as a co-host, and
lady daggers. Good
and to
Hey,
be,
morning.
lady.
I think to be a good host, you need to learn to be a co-host first, and
Yep.
it's kind of like you're a journeyman before you are like okay, that wasn't a good analogy, but you know what I'm trying to say. So,
Right.
and a wake up if you're out there, I do appreciate everything that you taught me as far as how to drive a stream, how to do a stream. I appreciate all that. So
There you
we're
go.
not we're not buddies or friends anymore. She follows me around occasionally on some channels. And so yeah, so wake up. Thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I don't think I would have ever had the nerve to go out on the internet. And she's
And
the one that
see,
actually
you know
drugged me.
who I thank, right? Who do I thank?
God.
This little person on right next to me sticking his tongue out.
Oh,
I didn't
Uh-huh.
do nothing. I didn't. Did I
Yeah.
stop? Everybody always gives me the blame. What the heck?
No, I thank you all the time. I went live on a bet.
She lost the bet.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, I didn't. I won.
Yeah. Hey,
Uh-huh.
and we should thank people and appreciate people for. I mean, even if they were in our lives just for a season,
yeah.
the things that you learn from them and stuff. And yeah, maybe we're not friends anymore, but there's no hard feelings. And
And,
thank you, because
and,
Yeah.
and Tim, some of those things that we learned from people may not be good things, but we learned, some, you know, bad things too about them, or that they taught us that, this can happen and that can happen. So don't do this again. Them
mm-hmm.
kind of lessons are valuable too.
Very valuable, especially when you're trying to go, you're from an analog world trying to go into a digital world at the age, and trying to do what we're doing. And, we didn't go to school for any of this shit. Most of the stuff you at least had to have training for when we were growing up, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, to
Well,
have
Hmm.
YouTube is made for people with life experience. If you can't talk, well,
well,
don't even get behind the mic.
Thanks, B. Mitch.
well,
Yeah.
YouTube is dying, you guys, as a platform, and so just be aware that in the next couple years, YouTube's not going to be the regular YouTube, because they want to go to the streaming platform. They want to be like a Hulu or a Netflix now, and they're doing their test drive right now with the NFL ticket.
Yeah,
And
that's good.
well, my husband already told me this was coming, because remember, he's one of those people that kind of knows technology. And there's been talk about YouTube getting rid of people like us because we're a liability for
Take
them.
care. Stay happy. Much love.
We'll see, happy chappy. I don't know when.
Yeah.
So look for
Have a good day, my alien friend.
look for a big shift in the platforms, and then over this next year, due to the coming 24, 20,
Uh-huh.
okay, and they're working on the censorship in all these other countries, and yeah, it's the days of making money on the YouTubes for you people that were making it. Sorry.
Yeah.
You should always remember you're building a house on somebody else's land. It can be taken away at any time.
Yeah.
So if you're using
I
it
also
as,
got to remind any streamer that watches this, just remember, if it wasn't for your chat and the people that watch you, you wouldn't have a channel.
that's
Straight
right.
up.
Yeah.
And you got to be
So
honest
gotta
with
love
your
the chat, man.
and you need to be honest with your chat and people, because that's all you have on the internet.
Man, that's deep. That's deeper than guano. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because that's all you have is your word. And if you end up being fake to people, they'll see through it. They'll see through it eventually.
Yeah.
Yep, it happens.
And it's
For
sad to
sure.
see people rip each other up on the internet the last 4 or 5 years. Wow, the metaverse is just so
All right.
dangerous.
How come I just got a thing about guano? Yeah. A suggested video on bat guano.
On Bat Guano.
Well, think about it. Everybody's waiting for SHTF to happen. What's the first word in SHTF? Yeah, guano. Why is
Guano.
everybody waiting for guano? Come on. Use bigger words. Instead of a 4-letter word, use a bigger word. Guano is a whole lot better to me than the
It
4
was
letters.
so popular they made a coin. Remember?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Bat coin.
Okay, and I'm gonna blow somebody's mind. They won't agree with me on this, but you know why they have bioengineered on the foods?
Why?
That's their way of saying that the food that they use in the food, you know,
The ingredients or whatever, yeah.
yeah, the fertilizer is biodegradable. So what would be biodegradable? Used as fertilizer. That's not commonly used like animal stuff. And then
Soil
it's
and
not
green.
soil. No, they're using human feces or feces. A lot of people like to say. So some of those. Don't be running through the corn stalks. Don't worry about Malachi getting you. You might be stepping a big old thing of guano. Yeah, and that's their way of freaking saying, yeah, we use human poop to fertilize the dirt to grow the food, and then you're going to eat it. So you might have Uncle Billy's freaking bioengineered waste in your food when you're eating that corn on the cobs. I'm just saying.
That's why you need to watch Grow TV and learn how to grow your own food. If you don't know how, watch
Yep.
these guys.
And go back and watch their video on the broccoli discussion. It was really good.
Yeah, I love
And the
broccoli.
mushroom. And the mushroom one. Yep.
Yep.
Those guys were awesome.
Yep.
See, we don't have the seasons up here to be able to grow more than like one season, really.
Well, if you really look at it, you only grow in one season.
Yeah, well, unless you're living like in California or parts of Texas, like Corpus Christi, where it stays warm all the time.
Well, I don't know. California uses that bioengineered fertilizer, so, and they put it out in their thing that that's what they're doing. So yeah, they're trying to become little North Korea, because that's all they're using. The Koreas is human waste. That's why I say make sure when you get your rice, you know which country it's coming from, because
they can't ship in fertilizer. I don't think they get shipments from very many other countries because I think they're cut off from most countries. But then, I think that's where the Nephilim are living. So that's just what I think. Why do they
Yeah,
don't put anybody in there but Dennis Rodman and stuff like that? Come on. I think whatever giants or Nephilim people that are left, I think they keep them in North Korea. And the North Koreans don't know any different because they don't know anything outside of their country, right?
B. Mitch, I just can't get a friendship with my red clay.
Red clay.
Well, B. Mitch, you need to watch Grow Big TV. Maybe they'll cover that issue for you.
Oh, and you can grow in like grow bags and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
And
but you got to be careful when you buy the soil from the stores too, because sometimes, yeah.
I would just go to a place where they have horses, but then I live where I can get that. I have a manure people all over, like Mr. Boswell.
Yeah. Hey, growing up, anytime I dug in my yard, anywhere, the soil would be so rich and black, and there'd be earthworms everywhere. So my connection is, of course, I do all my, I do my own compost. I put them in bags until they, are almost broken all down. Then I put them in a pile and then do my heat compost piles for the season before growing season comes around. And then I add that to the dirt where I'm going to grow. But I also put cardboard down. You really want earthworms to grow up because earthworms will freaking fix that soil. And if you can't freaking, if you got red clay, I'm not going to say it's going to work completely, but use leaves, do your own natural compost, don't add any of the other crap into it. You can do the food, the brown, the greens. Do that, and before you lay it down.
Vicky.
Yeah. Bye,
Mr.
Vicky.
Boswell says horse manure is the best. Yeah, that's the one that I use is the horse manure. And where I live at in Eastern Washington, it's very sandy. So we have to bring in soil because it's just, right where I live is literally the desert. I live on sand.
Yeah, but I think if you get the earthworms, then you're going to be able to have some good soil. If you keep feeding the earthworms to let them live there for a while.
Yep.
I think that's the key. But, hey, I'm not an expert. I'm not one of those who grow these super sized vegetables and stuff. That's why I'm going to watch tonight's stream and Grow Big TV. Yeah. I want to grow the largest serrano pepper. That's I'm going to put that my first thing on the bucket list. Grow the largest serrano pepper. Because I cook with serrano. That's like a religious thing for me. Everybody else has their own freaking hot pepper.
Oh, my husband likes serranos.
Yeah. And if I can get them to grow big enough where I can use them to make my bacon and sour cream or cheese wrapped jalapenos, as I call them. Yeah. Right now I got to use the regular jalapenos, and they're okay, but they just don't got that extra kick to it. So
no extra kick.
I'm so Scandinavian. I don't like anything like that. I don't like anything hot or spicy.
Yeah. But when the zombie apocalypse comes, they're gonna know if you're spicy or not before they take a bite out of you. So I think I'm safe. Zombies don't like freaking spicy stuff anyway. So yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll bite my husband and run. They'll be like, ah! I don't know how I even asked my husband, "Are you part Spanish or?" He's like, "No, I'm German and French." And then French people like hot foods too.
Yeah, see,
you only think
Italian and a quarter Swede and a quarter German.
Well, most people think if you have to be, like of some other descent, but French people like hot food too, just like Spanish or Mexican, people that like hot food. I didn't know that.
Italian.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, 10. Do you ever eat nachos?
They got to be mild.
Oh, well, I'm just asking. Do you ever eat nachos?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever put in those jarred jalapenos or canned
Hell no.
jalapenos?
Hell
Oh,
no.
those jalapenos aren't hot. Those aren't even freaking. I don't even think they have a rating in
I
that.
don't even like the after flavor of them.
I was gonna say, start doing that on your jalapenos. Just put one or two in there, and then grab like 3 chips with a lot of cheese. And that in between, you won't really taste the hotness, and then you'll start knowing that you're starting to put like a whole jar of jalapenos in your nachos. And after you get there, go to the movie theater and get a big old box of popcorn and add jalapenos to it.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah. You say that right now, but you try that. After a while, you're gonna realize, holy crap, this shit is good.
well, I noticed like in certain foods, things would
Hey,
be missing.
Vineyard.
Oh, there's a vineyard
Good
chick.
morning, Vineyard Chicks. Good morning. Good morning.
And it would be the under flavor. So like when I make my Northwest clam chowder, you got to put like 3 or 4 drops of Tabasco in it at the end. And you don't realize it's in there, and I can't taste the hot or anything, but if I don't put it in there, it doesn't taste right. It's the under flavor of some of the chilies and peppers that I miss out in foods because I don't like to cook with them. Because I'm like,
Notice
oh, they're hot, but it's the
Yeah.
under flavor.
So notice she said Tabasco. She didn't say that non-Texas Pete stuff. No, no. Yeah, Texas Pete is not made in Texas. I'm gonna let you know right now. They got a lawsuit going on trying to get them to change their Texas Pete name because it's not from Texas. It's a farce. They're using clickbait.
Ooh,
Thank
class
you. I'm glad
action.
you like my new riding outfit.
Class action lawsuit then, huh?
Yep.
Oh, I love those ones where you get them from misadvertising. I got like $170 something off Kim Kardashian. Yeah, you guys want to hear the story real quick? Yeah. Okay. Remember when Kim Kardashian was doing the Skechers push-up shoes back in the day? It's like 10 years ago or more.
Yep.
And in the ad, it said, if you wear these shoes, you'll get a Kim Kardashian butt. Well, a lot of people went and bought those things, and oh yeah, they got her for marketing.
Yep.
And
Okay, so why do you want a big old butt? I'm sorry. I looked through history. The last time people had a big old butt and they had all these ladies with big old butts on them was in Rome. What happened to Rome? It fell. People are doing that J-Lo, freaking Kim Kardashian stuff. Look what's happening to us. Wake up. It's not about the butt.
Right.
Yeah.
it doesn't even look normal. It's I don't get it, and I guess they think it's sexy.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the
Yeah,
clothing
well,
industry to get freaking smart. Go ahead.
Women just need to be happy with what God gives them.
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah.
Same with guys. Be happy with what God gave you.
Well,
There's a
But see,
reason He
that's
made
where
you the way you are.
that's where the devil messes with us and messes with our minds and the images in our minds because of modeling agencies and models. This is so-called models, and now we're finding out that 3/4 of them are most likely being trafficked this whole time. Oh yeah. Great job, girls.
people didn't wake up when they did the movie Gia, which is true.
Yeah.
But that was going across all the models. It wasn't just one specific model. So I think the only real movie I liked of what's her name that did Gia in it. I can't remember. Angelina Jolie, because she actually did it right. Because I read the book before the movie came out. So.
Well, what gets me is that here, fashion and music and all these things that we supposedly enjoy as luxuries or whatever, these are the industries that most of these people have been trafficked through. The fashion industry, the music. I mean, look at P. Diddy right now. They're getting him for trafficking too.
Yep.
Les Wexner, he ended up killing himself, and then we got Nygaard up in Canada. That was a good one. That's it's the beginning. People are going to start waking up, and I think this next generation, not probably the next generation to be born and raised. I bet you things are going to be so different.
Mm-hmm. But
It'll hopefully it'll be more natural people for models that are real.
nah, it will be. I don't even look at models anymore because you don't know if they're he, she, or it.
Yeah, see, that's
Oh.
another thing too.
Yeah. It's a great introduction to an AI. We're gonna have AI models. Yeah. How many of y'all have bodies like an AI does? Yeah. Think about it. Dun dun dun.
Well, I think that's who the Antichrist is going to be, is the actual AI.
Mm.
I don't think it's going to be a physical, like human person. I thought maybe it was going to be, but now with Sophie and then becoming
Oh, nice
the
fella.
first alien AI that's a citizen of Dubai or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Since they do have the first AI citizen there.
and then she decides that she gets getting smart. She doesn't want to be Sophie. She wants to be Sophia.
Mm.
You know, it's like they're learning a lot of shit. Well, on this whole COVID thing, we know, and we can say that now because it's not off the. That was a data mine. That was nothing but a data mine on everybody, and that's what I kind of thought it was. I thought it was a data mine for the AI to see what we looked like to try to identify us without a face.
Yeah.
By identifying us by our height, our weight, the way our gait walk, you know, things of that nature, without even having to see your face, or just your eyes.
Yeah.
And as the Vineyard Chicks just said, all music too is so automated today, and they don't like how it sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and they're dropping the tone to a lower tone in music that's a very it's a nerve-wracking tone that actually it's not good on your body.
Yeah.
Kind of like with these low frequency, you know, weapon things they use and hit on you, you know. Yeah, they do. Okay.
Ooh. Is this similar to like the cell? They're sending you a signal and then they're going to control you because
No, they slammed me in bed, letting me know that they were real when like 2 years into all of this. This was back in 2020. I got hit in bed. And my husband told me that they had that shit. He's like, "Oh yeah, honey, they got stuff they can read what you're saying off the windows from a mile away."
Yeah.
And how does he know this? Oh yeah, because he goes to Homeland and Security meetings in Houston.
Yeah, but everyone talking about climate change. Everybody's
yeah.
talking about climate change.
And the EV cars, because that one year he came back and he was so jacked up about EV cars about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck's an EV car?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be the new thing. It's gonna be the new. I think it's so great. They sold everybody at the Homeland and Security meetings all the system, you know, engineers on how great this is going to be. And he came back with thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the EV cars start coming out a few years after that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I saw the report yesterday on this. And more people in the U.S. have jumped into the bandwagon for buying the EVs, but it's not enough. It'll never be enough.
It'll never be enough. And the thing is, it's like having hydrogen bombs on the road if they crash into each other.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of water that it takes to put out that fire versus a regular, you know, gas engine fire 3 times.
Well, I do know this, that they have 2 huge lots full of EV cars in the state of Minnesota that they can't even sell to the dealerships. Can't even bring them in there. Yeah. They're just sitting there doing nothing because nobody in this state trusts that, you know, especially in the winter months, that if they go down, what happens then? You freeze. You can't use your heat. You can't use nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. and there's literally 2 huge lots full of them.
Yeah.
Now, having
I've
them
been
as
there
a
for what?
hybrid kind of makes sense. Kind of. But even at that, we don't have enough electric charging stations. We don't have the infrastructure for it. It doesn't make any sense. Why do you put the cart before the horse? So you're building carts and you got all these carts, but yet you got to artificially inseminate these horses and wait till they're, come to gestation. Come on, people. It doesn't make any sense.
Yep. They did change the hertz from 432 to 440. Your dad is absolutely correct.
And that's part of the problem. Dropping or changing that frequency makes it more irritating, whether you go up or you go down with it, and it makes people irritated. It makes them sad. It makes them depressed. Look at a lot of your grunge music. It's pitched down. Okay, I grew up in grunge. I went to school with grunge, okay?
I was grunge before grudge even was developed.
And Lady Dagger said it. An EV golf cart is one thing. It's not something you're going to be driving in the winter months and have it break down. Or you go into a ditch and you're stuck there and
my question on the EV golf carts is, okay, most golf carts already run on battery.
Yeah. Well,
so we're going to switch it to a different battery, and it's going to cost more. That makes no sense to me.
A lot of them are still gasoline, though, trust, because I live right by golf carts.
Yeah.
And all my neighbors have golf carts except for us, because my husband don't golf.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little gas station thing at the golf course where people pull up, fill up there.
But I don't know. I think Grow Big TV would be a good one to talk about EV stuff, because all the people he talks to, he could probably ask them all, do you got an EV tractor on your farm? I guarantee you might be able to find one across the world, but most farmers can be like, oh hell no, pure diesel. You need the power to freaking grow mass crops. You can't use no EV crap.
No.
Well, see, the thing is the reason, all it takes is for someone in Minnesota to ditch out one time where you're stuck in the ditch. Your car still runs, but you're stuck in the ditch.
Yeah.
And for like me, 4.5 hours in a major snowstorm, I was in a ditch. I had to keep getting out and digging out my tailpipe. But I was able to run my car for, 20-minute intervals and keep warm until they were able to get me out. With an EV car, that would have died in that period of time.
Yeah.
One, just from the cold. Two, you couldn't start it and restarting it. I guess that draws like a lot of the battery out. Just doing start and restart like I was doing just to stay warm.
I think an EV cart would be really good, like if you lived in Florida or California where it's warm all the time, and if you live in one of those leisure world communities, then I'd probably have an EV cart, because a lot of those leisure world places, they've got little cities right in this leisure world.
Well, and I go into the...
Well, then your chicks, I got snow all night, so yeah. A little ice on the tractor seat is nothing.
God, it's pouring here. I'm dreading going over the mountains today. God, I hate this.
She'll be going around the mountain when she goes.
Yeah, in a sports car in snow. That's real smart.
Yeah. Hey, we could have that on there. On a sports car going over in the snow.
Not very
going down the mountain. I'll be going over the mountain, and let's hope that it just stays rain instead of snow.
Yes.
Yeah, but unfortunately the altitudes, I don't know.
Yeah, I might stop up there and just do a little quick video of the ski resort because it's right there.
Yeah, no, Lady D, she didn't get the fish. There was stuff happening in the city, and she was
No,
able
yeah,
to find them.
Lady D, I wanted to, but there's this big trial going on in Seattle right now with an officer that killed, somebody in Tacoma. It's another one of these Georgie boy things, and they're looking for, they're looking to burn Seattle down. They attacked a Starbucks over the weekend with people in there. It's so bad in Seattle, you guys. Like I'm kind of scared to go down there by myself, even during the day. It's like I feel like, God, I wish somebody would go with me, but I got nobody to go with me.
Yeah, and that's pretty sad that you're afraid to go anywhere by yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even just to go buy fish.
Yeah.
It's sad that you have to be afraid.
And the thing is I was looking up the Pike's Place Market. It's the oldest running outdoor all season market that's still running in America. It's the only one, supposedly. It's or the oldest of all of them. And it's very iconic, and shit, man, I'd be afraid to even come to Seattle to go visit it. Washington, a nice place to be. Yeah. It depends. If you're going to come here for like outdoor stuff or like camping, skiing, hiking, yeah, great. Beaches. We got good beaches. Not like Cali, but downtown Seattle, no. It's not the same.
Not so much.
No, I wouldn't do the underground tour. I wouldn't do a lot of the stuff. I mean, even the Space Needle, it's kind of shady around the bottom of that now, too.
Well, Mr. Boswell, it may be hectic, but hopefully you have a good selling season this year.
Yeah. Because you didn't jack your prices. He's the only tree guy in the area that didn't jack their prices. Everybody else did. I call that very honorable, especially during this time right now. When a Christmas tree is almost a luxury item this year.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, who's got
and the weird thing is, though, is I am going to say this. Some of the younger people think if it costs more, it's better.
Mm-hmm.
They have that mentality. Well, this costs more, so it's got to be better. Not always. They haven't learned those lessons yet.
Shift, where'd they get that from? Us.
I don't know.
It was us, because we did that, because we were all part of that mass marketing propaganda during the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s to buy. And our kids had to go to school in the best kicks, the best pants, the best everything, remember?
Yeah, I guess you're right,
And it was all name branding. That's what got these kids and what got us. And now we've got our Coach bags. We've got our Gucci shoes. We got our Balenciaga sweaters. Yeah, bullshit. I never even bought
Balenciaga. Girl.
I bought Coach and Louis and some of those other things. I never bought Balenciaga. Never. Too expensive.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that were way too expensive.
Yeah, they brand minded us, and that's where now it's going to make it hard for us going into this next phase of shit. Those brands are not going to be there. Everything that we kind of grew up with in the last 30 years and accustomed to, like being able to go to the store and there's 17 different brands of tomato sauce, right? And now you're limited. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Who else did something like that? Russia. Russia
is on a roll.
Lucky if they got
5
one or
minute
two
per.
brands. Sorry.
Nope, you're good. You're just on a roll.
Well, I am because
For
there's so
sure.
much history rolling back, that's like I'm seeing it. It's like flipping right now. And I'm thinking, shit, all the crap that we 30 years ago. No wonder we're the way we are.
Yep.
And we
So
wonder why these kids feel so self-deserving that they think that they should have everything brand new, spanky, new too, And so what are they doing? They're jacking their credit cards up to get it. Buy now, pay later.
Yep, that is true.
It's part of the reason why we're in fucking trouble right now.
yeah.
We
So
wanted
Tim,
that. I wanted that Coach bag so bad I had to put it on my credit card, right?
So Ted, I'm just gonna say some alumni in Harvard are listening to your channel because it's been reported they're pulling donations from that school to include pulling leaving their stuff on the wills to Harvard because their last fandango with the Palestine freaking crap that was going on in that school and the kids. So yeah, Harvard's going downhill. But I've been saying that for years. Harvard ain't as smart as they say they are.
Well, they're
Right.
Jesuit Kabbalah controlled. They're
Yep.
Rothschilds and Rockefeller controlled institutions. We know that.
Yep, and they're pulling their money because they don't like it that they got the anti-Jewish people there attacking their kids. You know,
See,
but
and
you can
that's
blame
the
them.
thing. It's not all the Jews' fault, and it's the bad Jews that are trying to eliminate the good Jews, and people can't. We can't figure this shit out because they double meaning things on us.
Well, they need to do away with foreign exchange freaking teaching. Stop freaking letting kids from other countries come here and get freaking educated. Because for one, about a third of them don't leave the country after they get their education. So they go from having a student visa to being an illegal alien until they find a way to stay in the country because they've been here for 10 years and didn't get caught yet.
Or better yet, Trust, how about this? How about you send Kim Jong Young over here to get educated, and you send the leader of Syria over here to get educated at Harvard, and then what do? They go back and they become dictator of the country.
Yeah, and a lot of their dictators came through that kind of system, but they went through the military and they got the education through the military and learned all the ways of the military and stuff. And then went back to the country, took over as a dictator, and then we had to go fight him in war 10, 15 years later. Look at a lot of it.
When I found out the president of Syria did all of his schooling in America, and then he went back, I just like, are you effing kidding me?
Yep.
Wow, that was a smart move on the dad's part, right? The mom.
Yeah. I wonder which politician got all that money to get those student visas for those kids.
Exactly.
Yes,
They
Mr.
got to pay
Boswell,
somebody
it
to get
does.
them in.
It does, Mr. Boswell, and that's what we should always be, is kind to each other. But there's going to be situations where people aren't kind, and you just got to kick rocks on those people. So.
Yep, exactly. The thing is you can forgive them, but you don't forget what they've done.
Yeah.
And you don't. The one thing I've learned is you don't have to be around people that treat you bad. You just don't. Why? Why put yourself there?
Well,
and if you're gonna bold-face lie to me, sorry, I can't do it. I just can't do it. That's all I have is your word on the internet. That's all you have is my word. And you lie to me once like that, I just no. And I'm sorry, it just happens that way, I guess,
Well,
Right.
Well, like the
But
judge
I'm
used
not
to
going
say,
to hold a
Grandpa
grudge,
didn't have to
and I'm
do
not
that.
going to go out and
Whoa.
attack people over it either. I won't do that.
Trust. What were you saying, Trust?
Oh, it was like the judge used to sing, the song Grandpa, bring back the good old days. In the good old days, your word was solid.
Mm-hmm.
That was more valuable than gold. Come on now,
Gentleman's
now your
handshake.
word doesn't mean crap.
Gentleman's handshake would seal a contract.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But
you know.
nowadays people just think they can. I don't get it, but regardless,
No.
even if you do something bad to me, I'm probably not going to attack you unless you're just a real evil one on the internet, or something.
Right.
And you come
See, the
attacking
thing is
me.
I
We're
was
talking
always
about
taught to be who I am. Be who you are. Don't let someone change you because they don't like a certain part of you. Because what? As I've been saying, God made us the way we are, and we're supposed to be that way. And if you follow God's word, you're going to be kind, you're going to be gracious, and all of the above, you know? So be who you are. Don't be fake, because those are the ones that aren't being watched anymore. That's all I can say.
Yeah, people are changing, and COVID's also made people change real drastically too. I don't get it, but if you're gonna lie to me and stuff, I ain't gonna attack you back though. I ain't gonna unless you attack me. You attack me. Look out.
She's got cat claws.
Yeah, I do. And I watch a lot of you out there. Yeah. Yeah, I watch a lot I keep my eyeball on you.
Here's something I know Tin didn't see this morning. You ready, Tin?
Sure.
Let's shock the cat. Forget shocking the monkey. Let's shock the cat.
Shock the monk, shock the
This
kid.
is coming from LA Times 4 hours ago.
Mm.
California wants farms to capture methane from cow manure. Neighbors say it's killing them. So the cow poop's not killing them.
Okay.
Oh, no. Let me tell you how they want them to do it. So, California's like the number one industry for milk cows right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those cows eat a lot, they fart a lot, and they poop a lot. Yep, that's the bottom line. They're just, taking everything else off from the middle because it's all guano anyway. Well, they want them to flush all the manure with water, which is a drought-ridden state already, because they dump half their water out of their freaking
Oh yeah.
dams into the ocean, and yeah, and they want to use the water to push it into this big old pool that they want each farm to have, and then you're gonna have this big old slush of cow poop pools, and then they want them covered up with tarps. Now, what the hell's a tarp going to do stopping methane? It's still
That
going to
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And it
Well,
says it
in
does stop
reality,
methane
won't.
from releasing. I don't know.
In reality, won't that? That's just like covering up, gas from a bomb. Eventually, it's going to blow through. What? That makes
Yeah.
zero sense chemically wise. I mean, sorry. No.
Yeah.
What the problem is that we've only got about half of the population awake.
Yeah.
Literally, at this point, I think about half of the population is waking up, and that's because of what's going on at the grocery store and the gas station. And then they start looking into other things. But we still need a fourth more of the population to wake up to this until we actually start making a move on things, because we have to do it as a mass. We can't do it as a single unit.
Yeah. You know how to wake up the masses that are asleep? You wake up the women first. The government needs to go regulate. Women can only have.
We tried.
No. You did it the wrong way. This is the way you got to wake up the women. You need to have a federal regulation say women can only have 5 shoes in the closet. So if you have high heels, tennies, flip flops, you can only have 5. That's it. You know how many women get pissed off? They got to have those 40 freaking pairs of freaking high heels for every occasion. And they'll get pissed off. And then they're going to say, you can only have 3 purses. Think about it. Not even enough for one a week. Just 3 purses. Because how many women only have one purse? Unless they ride a bike, they only, they probably only got one purse. But I think they probably got 2. But
Yep, you're right. I have 2.
yep.
And
You
I
see,
see your theory behind that because we were brought up in that, buy,
hmm
and so if you took that away, because we tried to get the mamas up, involved when they started doing shit with our kids in the school, but then they started arresting the parents. I thought, oh yeah, you get a bunch of mamas pissed off, things are gonna move, right? Nothing. And then I thought, oh shit, you get a bunch of the elderly pissed off and they're gonna move. No, that didn't happen.
hmm
I mean, a lot of it should happen though. Sorry.
But the thing is what were they doing? They were arresting the mamas that spoke up, kicking them out of meetings, not letting them voice their opinions.
Yeah.
I just thought maybe once the mamas got pissed off, things were going to change. But then I realized that we still don't have most of the population woke up to what's going on. I mean, a lot of people don't even know about Hunter Biden,
Yeah. Who's Hunter Biden?
And Hunter, I'm almost for sure now that he's purposely throwing his dad under the bus.
Hey,
He's
second chance.
Second chance. Good morning, honey.
Oh, second chance. The garlic lady.
What?
Yo.
No. Second chance. Would you like to come up?
Second chance. Come on up here. We can send you the link through Shift Kicker.
Or no, because then she'll get kicked. I'll just put it in stream for her. If anybody else comes up, then I'll boot him.
Okay. Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
I'll put it up there if you do want to. If you don't want to, then on you. But I say that to everybody when I do it. So don't feel special.
It's early for her. She's same time Tin is, so it's early.
She's taking her son to work in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't
wait.
believe I'm up this early, but I slept 12 hours or 11 hours.
Yeah.
That Schumann. Oh, I should check the Schumann. Because things feel a little better today.
Well.
Yep. And if you haven't checked out Second Chance's channel, please do so.
Yeah.
She's a ton of fun.
I'm looking for a link right now so I can put her up.
She's getting real good at those shout outs. You.
Oh, me?
Yeah. I love Shift shout outs. I just love it. It's you.
Hey, Dennis. Good morning.
Good morning, Dennis.
Well, you have a good day at work.
Dennis.
Bring home the bacon, baby.
Yep.
Tomsky. Okay.
What the hell?
Thanks for stopping.
Yep. That's why it wasn't coming up. I put it in Google instead of YouTube. I'm like, what the hell? Why isn't her link coming
up?
Ooh. Thank you, Second Chance.
Oh man, you guys. Yeah, no wonder I slept good. But no, it's firing right now. It's doing it. Oh man.
What, the human?
Yeah, it's doing its thing again. So if you get grumpy with people today, you'll know why. It's in the back.
I got to poop?
Well, it was calm for about 11 hours. Wow, no wonder I slept really good. It's in the back there, Trust. But now it's firing off, so.
Yeah, I was putting Second Chance's link on there. You definitely got to check out that lady. She's awesome. You put it in the back? I don't see nothing in the back.
A lot of fun, and,
there should be a screen.
There it is. What a lot of people don't know is sometimes, their YouTube channel is one thing, and then what they do for a living is another thing. Just remember that.
Yeah, sort of like mine. Mine has nothing to do really with religion. It's just to remind everybody, whoever your God is, remember them every day. But a lot of us know who the one and only true God is, but there's some that get been out of shape. So,
Yep.
I see all these wiggly lines. I don't know if that's earthquakes. I don't know if that's
No, this is a frequency coming off the earth, and the earth is pissed off right now. So, and see how it's striking down so much. It's affecting the frequency, and so it could set people off today, make you more irritable. It could make you more hyper. It can make you sleepy. It can make you have heart palpitations. All kinds of weird shit happens. And I slept for those 11 hours and see how calm it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't sleep for that 24 hours during all of this.
Yeah.
And then I finally crashed and burned, but now I understand why I was able to. It was calm for a while. And then I'm up in the morning and it's starting to fire off. You know, you could see right here's where the earth started doing something, and then something hit it pretty good. It's probably the sun coming in. Let me look at the sun too.
It's okay, Dennis.
Yep.
So if you feel a little weird today or right now, yeah, could
Well,
be
thank you, Mrs. Boswell. We'll be looking for you tonight in case you decide to stream.
Yeah, I hope you can go instead of us, because I can't guarantee when I'm going to get home. I get stuck up on that pass for 6-7 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
I literally bring food and everything because I know.
Yeah. And the good thing is, Mr. Boswell, you could just go, you know, if you're going to run the show, you could just start it when you want to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people will join.
Just email me and I'll look for it. You know, my phone will go ding or whatever. But
yeah, and if I'm on the silver side, I'll still bring yours up. I'll have to mute somebody's, but I don't know whose I'll end up muting. But I know I'll be at Big TV or Grow Big TV. Sorry.
Yep, gotta watch that. See, I always catch Grow Big TV the day after. You know.
Yeah, Dennis, I understand that one. I popped in last night. You were there, and then a few minutes later, you left. I'm like, oh, Dennis is tired. Shift must have left early, made him do all the work. And I can't even remember who tried taking over for you, but you know, yeah, we gotta send some of these other people to OJT. You and Shift rock as the mods, and I'm trying, brother. Okay, I already gifted Shift again. I think you were there when I gifted her my last win. And then I gifted Ashley, and I was trying. I came so close of winning yesterday, but they pushed me to the final, so I could have won something. I wanted them to. I was going to gift you next. Cause you're my next target. When I win something, Dennis, I'm going to gift it to you. I'm saying it right off the bat. Even if it's a 2-ounce gold, Dennis is going to get it. So because he's awesome. He does a lot for us, just like Shift does.
My next gift pay forward will go to Gold Sniping Farmer, because he was nice enough to gift me through Shift a Bitcoin coin to give to Agent J for Christmas.
Hello, West Texas Tacker. Yep.
So he's on my list next.
Yep.
I thought that was really sweet, because that coin Shift and I were trying to get for like 4 weeks or more.
Yeah.
We just wanted to get a coin for Kristen, Agent J, just to say thank you, you know, and then kind of introduce them to the silver community, you know.
Yeah. And don't worry, Ken, if they get that little square one and I win that will go to you.
Oh, I love those little square ones. They're just like they're like little candies. They're so cute, like a little bead, you know.
The Geigers. Yep.
Yeah, and Shift was like, oh yeah, Geiger, yeah, you want that one? I'm like, okay, cool. I like that one. That looks good.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
And I never did
like that. It was amazing, Dennis.
Yeah.
I didn't have any coins before. Like, I have a proof set of the year my son was born, because my brother gave it to me to give to my son.
Yeah.
And he's almost 30, but he's still not responsible. Go ahead.
Like with Bobby, how much snow did you get? I'm asking a fellow Minnesotan.
Yeah, like
to see how much snow they got.
Well, don't forget to shout us out too, Grow Big.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
Yep.
And we all have
Sure is.
different genres, so it's kind of nice. Nobody, all doing something a little different.
Right, but you know what? We're all good. All the good people should stay together. Is the way I look at it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just want, fun and entertainment. That type of entertainment. And the stacking channels that you want knowledge on, growing and that kind of thing. Grow TV, right there. Boom. You want knowledge of what's happening in the world and some of the BS that's going on. That's Tin TV. Boom.
Yeah, BS going on in the world.
And Craig the Hunter's channel, same thing.
Craig's just funny. Like it's a break in the monotony of things. I love it.
Yep.
And none of us
And
do
that's
videos where we just bitch people out. Yeah, we don't do that.
Nope.
Oops, did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Yep. Like with Bobby got about as much snow as we did, about an inch. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, you got an inch. You got an inch.
It
Yeah,
was
they're giving out
sticky.
inches in Minnesota.
Yeah, it was sticky snow, so it stayed on the tree branches and all that,
Oh, snowballs.
All right, Dennis. Have a good day, brother.
Snowball snow.
See you in the streams, Dennis. Much love. Big hug.
See, the snow in Eastern Washington so dry that it doesn't pack together, because I want to build like a snow sculpture, like when the snow comes. I want to do a big coffee cup, but the snow doesn't stick.
Not enough moisture.
No, it's too dry. But now if you want a powdery, good powder
ski
snow.
on it.
Yeah, good.
If you want to ski on it, cool.
Oh yeah, there's just a teeny bit of snow in my yard.
Oh.
Just like a pile of it. But it's raining over in Eastern Washington. I'm looking at my cameras at my house. It's so
I
weird.
forgot what snow looks like, but that's okay. I can wait a couple more months before I see what it looks like again.
Yeah.
I've had enough. That cold February.
Yeah, I get a
weather.
lot of times ours is, heavier, wetter because I'm on that side of the lake where we get the lake effect, and it draws the moisture from, over the top of the ice and all of that on the lakes. So,
but you can make good snowmans.
Yep, sure can.
Yeah.
2 ounces in 3 weeks. What? Well, at least you got the opportunity there, West Texas, because there ain't nothing here.
And not only that, the thing is you're still stacking. You're still protecting, your finances in the background, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was slow to getting on that roll as a prepper. Here I'm the queen of number 10 cans, and I didn't have any silver or gold. I don't have any gold. Well, I have gold jewelry, but that doesn't really count.
It does, because it can be melted.
It was just one of those things that started. It just seemed easier to start with the food and the water and the basic stuff, you know what I mean? And once I realized how much dry food you need for a year for 5 people, wow.
Now, see, the wild part should be how much water you need for 5 people.
Yeah, that's another thing. Water.
Yep.
Augustin Farm has canned water that lasts 30 years. You know how many cases I've slipped onto our grocery budget in the last year or 2 with all the other stuff? Because see, that's how I do it, is I slip it in on the groceries.
Yep.
Now the silver and stuff like that, I couldn't just slip that in on the groceries. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. And my husband's not a gambler, and he doesn't feel that those kinds of assets, like he just never grew up with that kind of mentality because we didn't have people like that around us, neither one of us. And Shift's the one that's like, you got to come over and check this out. And for months, she kept telling me.
I'll be right back.
And
Yep, I get it.
eventually, you know, now I'm like, oh yeah, this is awesome. And it's a better way to try to stack than just doing it on your own. You don't know shit like me. Yeah, they have
and,
canned
you know,
water.
with the fiat currency doing what it's gonna do. You know, come on, gotta have some
Lady
kind of
Daggers-
financial security.
Lady Daggerstadt is the Augustin Farm canned water. It's like 24 in a pack, and it's like $30. Through Walmart. That's where I get it because I get it shipped to me. And
A little Grammy.
and I know that sounds weird buying canned water, but I can't go through enough of the plastic bottled water that I buy because eventually the plastic leaks into the water and it tastes funky.
Yep, it leaches.
Yeah, and unless I have a big party every summer where I bottled water out and stuff like I used to when I had wine parties, yeah, I had buckets of waters, okay? Because wine, water, yeah, you got to have it, you know? Especially when you're hosting a party with alcohol. And then you got to have a shit ton of food, too. Because, you know, liability. Nobody ever crashed their car or gotten any problems leaving my house after 17 years of wine and football parties for a reason. But I don't do that anymore. I went on strike.
Yeah.
I did. I literally went on strike. And it had a lot to do with, as far as with football, ending the football parties. You kneel and you bring your political views into my entertainment games. I ain't even having people over. Ain't gonna buy your nachos or your Doritos or your Tostitos. Sorry. Well, it pissed me off. You know, they destroyed my football. I used to love football. I loved it. Seattle went to the Super Bowl. That was a big deal. This whole state was just rocking for like 2 years. Everybody, Seahawks. Kind of like if you go to Green Bay. It could be spring and there ain't no football and shit, you're in Green Bay. Everybody's wearing Green Bay. But no, you had to bring your political stance into my football and start kneeling and disrespecting my flag before a game? Yeah, screw you, NFL.
Yep.
I'm not gonna buy your NFL Doritos or your Tostitos. Serve them to people so they can look at your Luciferian game that you made up through the Masons. Yeah.
Yeah, no pack. I agree. It's Vikings all the way, eh?
Oh, y'all are retarded. I'm saying right there, y'all are retarded.
What?
No, but you go to Green Bay, everything is about their football team, even when it's not even football. I don't get that. Green
Yeah, I
Bay's
remember that West Texas Stacker. They're out of water and stuff. I was like, man.
Oh, that was in Texas.
Yeah, when the water main broke.
Mm-hmm. And then they shut down your largest coal plant this month. Smart.
Oh, Lady D, we do have something like a pro moment. Shep, would you like to give that 5-second rev moment?
Can't do it. Sorry.
So there you go, Lady D, because she requested it.
Well, I don't mean to get upset about this stuff, but it's, you know, it's kind of like with Martha Stewart trying to cancel Thanksgiving.
No.
You know, I mean, I'm just so tired of these sports people, political people, I don't care who you are. I don't really care anymore. You don't count. You don't mean nothing to me anymore. Like music. I don't even like half of the music now. You go back and listen to some of the shit we were listening to in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were being indoctrinated then. Remember the Police, or was it Sting? Don't stand so close to me.
Yeah, it's the police.
Or I wear my sunglasses at night. You know that song? Yeah, you listen to the words on that one too.
Yeah, but people
Yeah,
don't
there's a
realize
few of them.
YouTube is the biggest violator.
Who?
YouTube.
Oh, you too. Yeah.
Well,
And then look at him now. We know he's a high up Luciferian Wiccan. I don't know about Def Leppard. I don't think they joined. I don't think they went to the Crossroads.
yeah, they just really like sugar.
Yeah, I don't think they went to the Crossroads because they're not staying, relevant. Like, let's say like Dolly Parton or Cher. Why are they still relevant? Oh, yeah, that's because they took the deal.
Yeah.
Cher hasn't put anything out for years.
Now she just came out with a new album.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, because she's trying to get the 4 or 5 decade in a row #1 hits. She's been really irrelevant since she had Sunny taken out.
Oh yeah, and we know now that Sunny was her sacrifice.
Yep.
We know now when people, even Kanye came out and said that, he basically killed his mom for the deal. These people are not shy about saying things anymore. And every time somebody dies around somebody that's famous, now we're all going to start wondering.
Right.
I mean, come on, P. Diddy. We know you took out Kim Porter now, and we know Clive Davis probably had something to do with it. It's all over the internet. Come on. 50 Cent even coming out and doing a documentary on you, Dirty Diddy. How did you take out your own baby mama? Wow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Kim Porter was only 42.
Okay. Wow.
She was
we
young.
got about 7 more minutes on the stream, and we hit the 2 hours. We ain't gonna go no 4 hours again like yesterday. That about killed me.
Did we do 4 hours?
Yep.
How the hell did we get through 2 hours already?
Time flies when we're having fun, Tim.
Dang.
Okay. Well, AC/DC isn't that bad. Led Zeppelin, I don't know. I've never studied all
Led
this stuff.
Zeppelin, if you play Stairway to Heaven backwards, you'll hear it. I heard it going forward when God woke me up.
Amen, West Texas Stacker.
Because I thought I wanted to have Led Zeppelin paid at my funeral. Oh, no, please don't do that. No, please don't do that. I think a lot of people in our generation grew up thinking that, oh, I want to have Stairway to Heaven played at my funeral.
Yeah. Well, you look at it when they're attacking heavy metal music. Oh, it's the music of the devil. They made a big thing about it, but was it really a distraction so you can get the music from Cher and all these other people out there? Think about it.
And Cher's not even a female.
Or her kid.
No, and now Sandra Bullock. She's got the biggest Adam apple. Oh my God. She never went and had it shaved down.
Don't forget Cameron Diaz. You brought that one out yesterday.
Oh, I know. Something about Mary. When I seen that video and I saw something poking out of her bikini, I was like, oh no, really? No, not that one.
Think about this one. Angelina Jolie.
You know what?
She had all her female parts removed and tried using because my mom had it. I may get it.
You know what? All you got to do is not use aluminum deodorant and you won't get it. Why
You know,
is it that the uptake of breast cancer in the last 20, 30 years? Let's think back. What was the most popular deodorant on the market?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Yeah, strong enough for a man, but it was made for a woman. It was to go after our mammary glands with the aluminum and cause breast cancer.
Well, we know which men were using that freaking deodorant. 'Cause now they think they're women. Dun dun dun.
It's just weird though how they really marketed that just for women, and look at the uptick of the breast cancer, like I said, in the last at least 20, 25 years. And young girls getting it. Things that we
Yeah,
didn't
which is sad.
things we didn't see in the 50s and the 60s or even the 70s.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Sports athletes killed Wheaties cereal. I'm not going to mention which one exactly, but it
You
wasn't
know,
Mary Lou Retton.
Wheaties changed over the years. My brother still has a box of those Wheaties with the original dude on it. Caitlin.
Yeah, yeah. We did change, but the athletes did too.
Yeah,
Caitlin.
they changed in flavor, is what it seemed like as I got older. I don't like the
Hmm.
flavor of them or something. And then my brother decided to I don't know why he decided to go into the sports card business way back in the late 90s 2000s when it was popular.
Hmm.
And that's why he's got a box of those Wheaties still, because it's a collector item.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was weird though. I think a lot of shit's weird. So, but then people think I'm weird, and I'm okay with that because I'm batshit crazy.
Yeah. Oh, what was that one movie about a bunch of chicks that they put in an asylum? They'd have dreams and they'd be warriors and fighting the enemy and stuff. I can't think of the name of it. That was actually a pretty good movie, but
Do you ever feel like, okay, this is weird. I got something really weird. Ever since I've learned about different dimensions and weird shit out there, do you ever feel like you go to sleep at night and that you're dreaming and you're working so hard in your dream that you wake up tired? Like,
Yep.
like somebody took me out of my dream state and they were using me in another dimension or something, and I just worked my ass off. I know. Okay, it sounds weird. I know I'm not on drugs.
No, but I've gone to bed and had dreams where I was working, cutting trees down in one of them, and I woke up and my arms were so sore.
yeah.
I'm like, what?
I wonder if our conscience can go into another dimension now.
I don't know. You all talk about dreams and they're all weird and stuff. I'm just tired of freaking waking up and having to go pee.
That's,
You said you got problems.
that's sort of getting old, though.
Hey,
Yeah.
And you know what? We need a manual on this shit. Maybe that's what we should have, manuals for the different generations or times in your life so you can understand it.
well, that should be a 10 TV segment.
You
Growing
know,
old with the tin foiled hat.
well, I kind of missed the boat on that one because I'm actually this sounds really weird, but the internet came out in 1995. I met my husband on the internet in 1999, and we're like one of the original internet couples that got married.
Oh, you got mail.
And I should have wrote an internet dating book for dummies, because when I was on the internet, people were still really pretty good people.
Normal? Pretty
Normal.
normal, you mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, Trust, what's your game plan for the rest of the day?
Oh, yeah. It's 2 hours.
No freaking clue. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna avoid the
How about
snow.
you,
Oh
Tin?
wait, there's no snow
Other
in
than,
Texas.
oh yeah, Tin, I know what your game plan is. Packing and driving.
Yeah, I might stop at the top of the pass and fire up the stream or something for a minute or something, just because, not everybody gets to see a ski resort. Not that it's a big deal, but if you live in an apartment in New York, you want to see the ski resort, okay?
Yup.
Okay. Hey, before anything else, there's a bathtub party. Chicken noodles today. Today is bathtub party day. Chicken Noodle says she's gonna
Ooh.
soak. So everybody go to Chicken Noodles in Arizona, and we'll jump in the hot bubbly bath, and we'll take Calgon away instead of Calgon taking us away. Yeah, yeah.
A chicken noodle girl in a bathtub. Yeah, Snoqualmie
Yeah.
Pass. That's where I'm going
Well,
over.
on my agenda today, I'm making up cookie dough for different cookies, so that when it comes baking day, I can just go from one batch to the next batch to the next batch.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
A lot of
Nice.
people don't realize you can freeze sugar cookie dough and you can freeze, chocolate chip dough and that kind of thing. So, yep, that's
Yeah, make
my
sure
game plan for the
when
day.
it gets really cold, make sure you put some of those hand warmers in your pants because you can freeze balls too. Just saying.
Well, they actually have what's called body warmer sling now that you shake them and they heat up and they're made for deer hunters. So, yeah, trust they already came up with that idea.
Yeah, those hand warmers are a whole lot cheaper though. So, 10 West Texas wants to know Snoqualmie Pass. I think that's right.
Snoqualmie, yeah, that's an Indian name.
Yeah.
A lot of the towns in Washington are named after, like, well, Seattle is named after Chief Seattle, or Wenatchee was named after Chief Wenatchee, or Moses Lake was named after Chief Moses.
Yeah.
So you got Issaquah, Snoqualmie, Spokane. We know when you're not from the area because you can't pronounce them.
Yeah.
Chicken Noodle's like, I have a few errands to run. Well, you're gonna have to hold off till tomorrow because the bathtub party's gonna begin.
Oh yeah,
Woo!
bathtub.
I would like to thank Shift Kicker and Tin Baby, even though she's bat crazy.
That's right, guano
Yeah.
crazy.
So entertaining y'all fine folks in chat, and I definitely want to thank all y'all for dropping by. Please,
Yes.
if you're really bored, go check out See Happy Chappy, Happiest Chappy, the only true confirmed alien on the internet, and we'll
And
go
if,
from there. And
and if you're bored, you can always check out my community page and find out what Shift's up to.
you know, and while you're there, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. She only needs 26 more for 900, and I'm slowly but surely catching her. It'd be a shame if I caught her.
We need 1,000 for both of you by Christmas.
I'd love to see Shift at 1,000. I'll be happy with 900, but I don't think I'm going to reach 900. So,
We're gonna get you there. Trust. It's a slow go on a lot of stuff, and there's
Yeah.
kind of a shift in the changes on.
And don't forget when you
oh, I
sub to
know,
somebody,
I know.
please watch a short and leave a comment, even if it's only an emoji.
Yeah, just put a heart.
Yep. Otherwise, the tube takes them away. I was at 903, and they took 38 subs overnight.
Yep.
Yep.
But luckily, they
So,
only took 2 of mine last night. So I'm sitting at 813. I was at 815, but we'll see.
We're
Uh,
literally not doing anything because they are shadow banning the hell out of us right now,
yeah.
and we
yeah.
know that. So, and we're not. Chin TV's not here to grow and make money. So if it was about the money, then I'd be, yeah, I want more subs. But no, it's okay. It's all right. But we are a part of helping each other out because right now there's a shift going on in the tubes and people are just, I don't know.
Yep.
It's getting weird.
Well, I'm gonna just say, stay blessed, not stressed. Have a great day. And don't forget, if you have elderly neighbors, check on them.
Yeah.
What she said.
Because trust could be one of them. And you didn't realize it.
That's right.
And remember, tell your loved ones you love them. Because you know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. Even if you're mad at them, you can give them a hug, kiss them. Give them your cooties. Sometimes cooties will make their day a whole lot better.
And we really, really love you guys. So have a great day.
Yeah, West Texas, that's about me. I average anywhere from 10 to 20. Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes I get those real big ones. It surprises me. But, it's like, hey, it just depends if YouTube throws it out there for the masses or not. We love you. Don't forget to check out Grow Big TV tonight. Great interview coming up. If you want to learn about some big stuff, 7 o'clock. All right, check out the channels we pinned, and maybe Mr. Boz will go on tonight too. Surprise visit of 10 TV, and throughout the day, if you really get bored or lonely, check out where Shift Kicker and I are. Depending on what's going, I throw comments in chat. Sometimes I misbehave. Yeah, not all the time. I'm a good boy.
Oh, okie dokie doke.
Yeah, literally check Shift Kicker's community page, you guys, and you'll know where either Trust or I are. We kind of follow Shift around to these other channels, and because she's the mod mother. So the good thing is if you know Shift and you come on over, she'll let everybody know you're cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just following Shift around because I'm trying to join her entourage. So
No, we all just need a break from drama sometimes. And
Yes.
I don't do drama well, so I tend to go to channels that are drama free.
Yep.
Just know that.
Oh, hold on.
And if you want to mess with me, I'll cause you drama. That's for sure. But I don't want to.
Yep.
What?
All right, and this one's for Lady D again because she's at work. She's going to be knitting or watching a movie. And this is going to be going through her head. We'll see you tomorrow, y'all. Ciao.
Bye.
Arrivederci. Baka. До свидания.
I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song.